Hi everyone, it's Kathy from Vintage Paint and More and Chalking with Kathy, and today is day number 2 of our Valentine decor week that I've been making a few signs for you with the chalk paste with Chalk Couture. Today I'm going to be using the Be Humble and Kind transfer. Mine's all cut apart so I don't have a picture of it for you, but it was one of the choices on the post from yesterday that you could choose which one you would like to have me try. If you're just coming in, say hi, tell us where you're from. I love to hear where everybody's from, and give us some hearts and share this with your friends. I'd love that. To start off with, this is a little board that I picked up some time back, and it's got the little red frame around it, which is just perfect for Valentine's Day, so I thought we'd do that today. I'm going to use the high part of the Be Humble and Kind. I'm going to use the B. As you can see, I've used that a lot. Then I'm going to be using this transfer, You Are Mine and I Am Yours. This is one of the ones that we used for my granddaughter's wedding, and we're just going to be using the mine off of this. When I use black chalk paste, it does stain the transfers. It's not a problem. It doesn't hurt it. It just is a darker paste, so of course the pigments in it are going to stain when it touches. The transfer is still fine. It still works just great. And then I have some options here of maybe I might be using some hearts on it. We'll have to wait and see how it goes on this board, because this is kind of a small board, but we're going to try it and see how it goes. Okay. So first, I'm going to take the hive portion, or the honeycomb portion of the Be Humble and Kind, and I'm actually going to put this on my pants because I didn't bring a towel in with me. I can't believe that. To fuzz it, and you just lay it on your. Do I have a towel right here? No, I don't. Well, anyway, you just lay it across your pants and stick it to your pant leg, and then pick it up and put it on your board, and that way it doesn't stick to your board quite so hard. I'm going to put this down one side, smooth it out, and I hope I don't get my big head in the pictures. I'm trying to film this a different way today to see if it works a little bit better for everybody. I'm going to be using this gray chalk paste, and as you can see, it's a pretty good consistency. You just want to stir it up. And it looks like yogurt or sour cream. It's kind of that thickness. So I'm going to put a little bit on here. It doesn't take very much, really. And then I'm just going to smooth it out with a squeegee. This is an easy process. It doesn't take any time at all. The projects turn out really cute. And I love it. These transfers are reusable. As you can see, I have used these a couple of times for some other things that I've done in the past. And you can reuse them. The company suggests that they will last 8 to 12 times. However, some people have been able to get them, have been able to use them quite a bit more, especially crafters that make stuff to sell. Then you just squeegee it off, and the excess you put back in your jar. So there's no muss, no fuss, no waste. One of the things I love the best about this product is that no waste. You put it on, you take it off, save it. You got plenty for the next project that you're going to be doing. Okay, I'm going to lay that aside. Then you just grab it in the middle and pull it up. And look at that, you got a perfect honeycomb. Now you might notice I got a little bit on the board itself, which is not a big deal because chalk paste is water soluble. Washes right off. In fact, if you don't seal this board after Valentine's Day, you can take off what you put on it, and you can honestly use the board again for something else. Hi, Kath. Hi, Mary. How are you? Saying hi to myself. So it's easy as that. Now I'm going to dry this quickly with a heat gun. Chalk paste dries real fast. I just speed it up for the videos so that we're not watching, so to say, paint dry, which is so much fun for everybody. And it's dry. Okay, now the next part is I'm going to use the bee off the Be Humble and Kind. Now this year we do have Valentine transfers, but I'm thinking outside the box because the procrastinator that I am, I simply did not get mine ordered and they were out of stock by the time I decided, oh, it's Valentine's. I should probably be putting some Valentine gifts things together for my Etsy shop. So guess what? We got to come up with some new ideas. And so you're going to see me use different ones of the transfers than what are Valentine's. This is a nice one. It's real cute. I do have it for sale in my Etsy shop. It's called Be Humble and Kind, and it turns out really nice. I'm just going to use white on this one, this portion, since it's on a black board. And again, you put the paste on, squeegee it around, fill in all the negative spaces. Our transfers are silk screens. Whoops, I just dripped on my board. But like I said, it's not a big deal. I'm a hot mess of a crafter, you're going to find out. If you haven't already watched me some and seen that I am. Okay, that's all done. Pull it up from the corner, take it in the middle and pull it across so you don't stretch it. And there you go, you got a perfect bee. Okay, so now I gotta wipe off that little piece of white there that I messed up with. All right, let's dry this part. And there we have the bee. Dry, doesn't smear. This will be permanent as long as you don't put any water on it until you want to change it out. Then when you get ready to change it out or decide that you want to change it out, Mary, this is very, very easy. Let me tell you, I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't. I love this product. I love being able to make some of the signs that I can make. My daughter-in-law that is not crafty, she will tell you, that has trouble with crafting, does it, and she loves it. It's just one of those things. There is a slight learning curve, of course, till you get used to the process, but it is so easy to do. Okay, so now I'm going to put mine on here. I'm going to let this kind of run over into the comb part, and we'll see how that turns out. I usually try to do some of my projects before I do them on lives. This, however, is a project I haven't played with yet, so we're going to find out how it goes right here. All right, let me put some white on here. I could do red. What do you think, red or white? Anyone? I don't know. Let's go with what I had in mind, because I think I'm going to do something else with it. Okay. All right, here's the white. Now, as you can see with this, I just folded back the transfer sheet, the backing sheet, so that the didn't pull all the way off of the transfer. That way I don't have to worry about getting anything on the rest of the transfer on my board. And I put quite a little bit on this time. I must have been thinking I needed a whole lot. And here we go. Just going to do the mine part. Boy, did I put a lot on here. Okay, we're going to squeegee it off. And there we go. Got that part done. Let me put this over here. And again, I'm going to pull a quarter up, go to the center, and pull it up slowly. And there you go. Be mine. I might have to go over that M again a little bit, but it'll be fine. All right, let me dry this. Where's my M at? I am going to go over that little section one more time. You can do this once it's dry. You can lay this back down as long as it hasn't, as long as your silk screen, the chalk hasn't dried in your silk screen area on your transfer. And we'll see if I can do this without making a mess, without getting into trouble. And now this, I'm not going to kid you, is a little more precise, and it does take a little bit of patience to get this in the place that you want it. Let me see. All right, now just going over the white again, actually just darkens it up a bit over that honeycomb section. Okay, there we go. You still can see the honeycomb through it a little bit, but I kind of like that idea. So we'll leave it for now and see how it looks. Let me dry that. I'm getting a toothpick because I got a little bit here on the board, but once it's dry, you just scrape it off. Okay, a little bit right there too. All right, now then I thought we would do maybe some little hearts across here. Let's do that. Mary, I didn't see your red. But I agree, I think I would like it better in red. We can do that. Let's try it. I'll show you how easy it is. Just spritz it with water. This is just a antiseptic wipe. Now white does have some ghosting on it, and I'm taking off the honeycomb right here, so we're going to have to redo that a little bit, but which we can do the whole thing. I'll just leave the bee on. So see, if you change your mind, it's easy to change it. This is not hard to clean off. It just sounds like it is. It's not. And there will be some ghosting on this blackboard. We have the board erasers. I don't have one here with me right now that takes all that off for you, so you don't have to worry about it. And if you're not going to redo what you did before on it and put it in the same place, they're great. They clean up your transfers, they clean up your boards. They're just awesome to use. So let's do this. And as you can see, there's some ghosting here. That happens on blackboards, but like I said, if you use the dry erase, the board eraser, which mine's in the other room, it'll come right off. You won't see it at all. Okay, so let's do this. It's going to take me a couple seconds longer, so hang in there and be patient with me. Now the transfers are very easy to clean too, because you just take them, spritz them, use your wipe, wash them off front and back. I have to get a towel, I'm sorry. I have to get a towel because we changed everything out. And here we go. Now it's ready to reuse. Let's put it on the towel. Dry it off. Put it back on your board. Okay, and we used gray on that, so let's do that again. Just pick some up. Put it on here and squeegee it on. If I'm not talking, I'm concentrating, which some of my friends would say, really, you concentrate? Interesting. Okay. Squeegee off the excess and put it back in your jar. There you go. And it's good as new. Now let's do the Be Mine in red. I gotta dry this first though. Ooh, I was wiping on my pants. A little bit up there. Okay, that's dry. There's a little bit of gray right there. All right, now let me clean off the mine real quickly. If this transfer had been just a little bit different, I would have cut it apart, but it's the lettering, the words are so close together that that would leave no margins whatsoever to work with, so we're just working with it like this. And like I said, if I hadn't procrastinated and gotten my stuff together like I should have, I wouldn't have to think outside the box. But to tell you the truth, I prefer thinking outside the box because you come up with more things that are more fun than just the everyday stuff. I find I get more creative when I have less choices, or that I have to come up with something that's my own design or whatever. Okay, just a second. Let me get this dry. My video setup is, you guys would laugh if you saw it. Someday I'll get one that's a little more conducive to doing these lives. But right now we just work with what we got. Okay, there we go. This is a cutting mat. A self-healing cutting mat, Mary. That I have had for years. I have no idea where I got it. My head might get in the way here, so I'm trying to get it right over that ghosting area, since I didn't bring the board eraser in. Whoops. Now you smooth your transfers down. You don't have to smooth all of this, everything out, because it doesn't matter if there's bubbles out here in this blue part. It's around your silk screen area, which is this negative area right here, that you need to have it nice and smooth so that the paste doesn't leak out or get under it or whatever. So we're going to add some red. Don't need a lot, just a little bit. And I need another squeegee. Here we go. Put it on. Around this, so we don't get any of the rest of the words on here. I like this little squirrely part though. Swirly, not squirrely. And there we go. There's the mine. Squeegee it off. And we'll pull it up. And there you go. Now when you're pulling it up, if you see a spot that doesn't look like it's done very well, you can always lay it right down and go over it again. It's real simple to do. Let me dry this. I don't know if this is going to look okay or not, but we can put some hearts down here just to make it sure it looks Valentine-y. Do them in red. And like I said, if there's something you don't like, or when you get done you say, oh, this is not what I had in mind, let's wash it off and do it differently. It's that simple. There's no Pinterest fails here. None. You just wash it off and start all over again if you need to. Pull up a corner, grab the center of it, pull it off. There you go. Now, I thought I would put one up here in the corner too. Let's just see how it looks. All right, let's chalk paste on. Squeegee it off. Find a corner, pull from the middle, and there you go. And it's all done. Now you can add little decorative pieces to it, whatever you'd like to do. Honestly, I'm not going to add anything. It looks like I got a little bit of red right there on it. Not a big deal. And let me dry it just a little bit. I'll stick my fingers in it and mess it up. And there you have another one. Now, if you watched last night's, I did love on a board that was 12 inches long that my husband had cut. This is just a little board that I picked up out when I was out shopping. I honestly, now that I'm doing this, I keep my eye out for anything that looks like it can be chalked. And trust me, when you're out shopping, after you start this, you say, that could be chalked, that could be chalked. Oh, that would look really cute chalked. And you kind of go crazy with it, which is what I do. The red did cover the gray a lot better, didn't it? I like it a lot better with the red on it there because it did cover that honeycomb up. But when you're layering over, all you have to do is just dry it and add another, lay the transfer down and put another layer on it until you get your bottom layer hidden. And of course with light colors, they're going to show through the dark colors underneath. That's just a given, but that's the way it is. So this is tonight's with the Be Humble and Kind transfer that was not meant for Valentine's, but we can use it. And it's actually a combination of 3 different transfers that I had. The hearts came off of, gosh, I think the spring one, the spring transfer that's being restocked. And the 11th of this week, they're restocking 29 transfers and some boards and some paste. So there's going to be a lot more Valentine transfers there for people to choose from. So if you're ready to start your Valentine's decor and you'd like to do something like this, which is quite simple, just go to www.chalkcouture.com/vintage paint and more. I'll put the link in the comments below here. There's all kinds of things to choose from. Lots of transfers. Starting on the 11th was when they're going to restock the Valentine, the transfers that are out right now, and there are several that can be used for Valentine's Day. Chalk paste and a couple of the boards that we have. Their boards are awesome. And so you might want to check it out. The other thing that we have going right now is we have a special called Simply Said. It's a hexagonal board that has You Are Enough on it, and it's a beautiful piece. That's strictly for customers. The designers can't get the kit at all. They have it on a discount right now to help you kickstart your creativeness for the new year. Check it out. You might decide that that's one that you want to have. You Are Enough is a saying, that is a quote that I think is great for anybody to have hanging in their office, their room, their bathroom, wherever you'd like to put it. But this is tonight's. You can check out last night's video. It took me all of 17 minutes to make last night's little project. And I show you how to make the bow and everything. Tonight's took a little bit longer because we did it and erased it and then we redid it. And that's okay too, because you got to see how simple it is to use all the products and how to make it the way you want to make it. If you don't like the way it turned out, do it again. So anyway, that's all I have for you tonight. Tomorrow night, I haven't decided yet which one I'm going to use, but the other one that people wanted to see was the vintage truck. And I've already tested that one out and it turns out really cute. So I might do that one tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. There's another one I kind of would like to do too. So anyway, drop in tomorrow night. See you then. Thank you for dropping in. Be sure and share this with your friends and give me lots of hearts. Thank you.